And what do you have to prepare today?
Today we would have scrambled tofu. It is one of my patients' favorite recipes.
Oh, and at home too. My kids love scrambled tofu.
Actually, yes, it's one of our favorites because you can tweak it or you can change any of the ingredients that your family or the patients do not like.
Fantastic. Tofu, what is tofu? Now, tofu is a protein that we commonly use. It's made from soybean and it is rich and very nutritious. So Maribel, let's start with our scrambled tofu.
The first ingredient that we are going to need is we're going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Very good. Not too much oil. That's not good for your health. So
next we will proceed to add our tofu. Remember, tofu needs to be drained, well drained, and all you're going to be doing is crumbling it into the pan, cut.
Very good. And you can use your fingers or you can use a fork, correct?
Yes, that is
right.
correct. Before we add our tofu, we are going to start with the first ingredient, and it is our onion.
Very good.
One rule of thumb is to remember that your onion is sauteed or ready for the next ingredient when you see it translucent. Okay? Just a little trick.
Good. And what is the next ingredient, Maribel?
We will proceed to add our bell peppers.
Bell peppers.
Half a cup of bell peppers.
Rich in vitamin A and vitamin B.
Correct.
Very good. And the next?
We will add our next, which is our minced 2 cloves of minced garlic.
Garlic. Garlics are also very important for the immune system. So, very nice.
The next ingredient is 2 tablespoons of green onions or chives.
Excellent.
We will saute that very well and add the last ingredient, which is half a cup of tomatoes, chopped tomatoes.
All right, it's smelling very nice already. Very, very delicious.
While we're waiting for our vegetables to get sauteed, we will start adding our spices.
Very good.
Proceed with half a teaspoon of thyme and just sprinkle it over your vegetables.
All right, can they add whatever they like at home? Any spices they like?
That is correct. Actually, thyme was one of the ingredients that I was very hesitant to try, but once I tried it, I really enjoyed it.
Very nice.
So you might want to play around with it and see if you enjoy it yourself. Then we're going to add half a teaspoon of your onion powder,
Good.
half a teaspoon of your garlic powder.
Very nice.
Mmm.
Smells good, right?
Real good.
Excellent. We're going to enjoy this after the show.
That is correct. Stay around. And we will add our last ingredient, which is our turmeric.
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 This has been on the news recently. Turmeric is very good. It's used as medicine in India and in China. For many years, it's believed that turmeric is an anti-inflammatory and it also has omega-3 fatty acid. If you continue with us, we're going to talk more about turmeric later on.
That is correct. Now, optional, we have 2 teaspoons of Mrs. Dash. Mrs. Dash is can be bought with or without salt,
Very good.
depending on your preference, and that is 2 teaspoons of Mrs. Dash.
Why should we avoid salt, Maribel?
One of the main reasons we want to avoid salt is for the content of sodium.
Right.
Our patients that have high blood pressure.
That's
correct.
right. And you know, we have a lot of high blood pressure, so we have to be very careful with the salt. Little or no salt. Okay, what is next, Maribel?
We're going to go ahead and scramble our tofu. You can either use a fork or just to break it down, or you can, it's so soft, you can just break it down. It comes in a block for whoever hasn't seen it before, and all you want to do is break it.
Good. So you're going to break it with
Crumble
your
it.
finger.
That is correct.
Excellent.
Now you have to remember, tofu, like I tell my patients, does not have any taste. And what we're going to do is saute it for 10 minutes to make sure we get all this wonderful vegetable taste and spices.
Very good, very good. And tofu can be used in many different ways, even in dessert. So stay tuned and we're going to show you how to use tofu. All right, Maribel, how are we doing there?
Going great. Saute it for at least 10 minutes. And if you can never overcook. One of the wonderful things that one of my patients said, how do I know when it's ready to eat? And I said, well, actually, tofu can be eaten without cooking.
That's right. And we have a nice recipe on eggless tofu.
One of the other favorite ones. That is correct.
So stay tuned for that recipe as well. So I think we're almost ready, Maribel.
That is correct. And
with the magic of television, we have it already prepared for you. Let's bring it right over. So we have it in the form of tacos. You could use tofu. And instead of using eggs, we can make tofu taco, or we can do sandwiches. And I like both. So if you want more recipes, stay tuned. You can visit our website, CooperInternalMedicine.com, for more recipes. Fantastic breakfast, Maribel. Now we're going to go to our exercise segment with Rebecca. Stay tuned.